sit back and close my eyes, and we're going to channel the Martians of the futures of our futures past. Thank you, Ashley, for allowing us to be a part of your transmission. So not randomly, but with little preparation, we asked to be a part of the transmission.
Hey y'all. Whoever comes across this video, my name is Ashley-Nicole Phillips. I am a channel for the divine, the Most High, Hashem Shekinah, Allah, most commonly termed as God or Prime Source, in our realm of creation. I'm actually the biblically prophesied Messiah, the Jewish culture, widely rated Mashiach, the Hindu culture prophesied Kalki, full circle moment, alert, alert. So are you. Why, Ashley? We are one in God, one in the divine, having human experiences, or we are omnipotent, limitless potentials, energies, manifested as humans with the illusion of dimensionality or finite, having a human experience in order to grow and evolve the oneness of all things, or limitless potentials, or God, into more wellness and balance as we live our lives with an inquisitive disposition to learn about ourselves or our energy, principle of correspondence, as below so above. Everything in our reality is a manifestation of the energy in which we are. Spending time with ourselves, asking ourselves, hey soul, hey self, what is it that I need to know to come into greater conscious awareness with the limitless potentials in which I am? Wait for the answers because they will come. We are all authentic frequencies, meaning our lingo with the universe, or the way we co-create and be and converse with the oneness of all things, or ourself, or our soul, or each other, is unique to us. Wait for the answers when you ask the question, hey soul, hey self, what is it that I need to know to come into greater conscious awareness of the limitless potentials in which I am? Conscious embodiment of the limitless potentials in which I am. Wait for the answers because they will come. Y'all tune into my podcast, Kingdom Things Podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips, which is available to stream for free on YouTube and Spotify. I use my shaman mama capabilities, my psychic abilities, my mediumship gifts, my connection to the oneness of all things, that is you and I, and limitless potentials, to share, to channel transcendentally and otherwise, and share healing, uplifting frequencies and wisdoms from my Akashic record and my soul's remembrance of what is reality, who are humans. I share these wisdoms and convening with the ancestral forces within my podcast, Kingdom Things Podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips, which again is available to stream for free on YouTube and Spotify. I also have a healing powwow session. Powwow sessions are whenever I calm my inner space and ask the ancestral forces, hey, what is it that we need to heal in humanism to become more liberated or more consciously aware of our limitless nature, to awaken to the remembrance that we are one with all things. We channel wisdoms. One is connection, energetic upliftment with Ashley-Nicole Phillips, which is available to stream for free on YouTube. We channel wisdoms. Subscribe to and unsubscribe. We channel wisdoms from the heart space of the oneness of all things, ancestral forces, to help us uh, unwind out of the stark, dense limiting beliefs in which we just call humanism, in order to grow into a greater conscious awareness, conscious embodiment of our limitless potentials. Oneness connection, energetic upliftment is more intimate, it's more casual, baby. We kiki, all the things. We kiki and Kingdom Things podcast as well, but it's more of a candid experience. Oneness connection. Both experiences are really beautiful and abundant. Available to stream again. Oneness connection, energetic upliftment for free on YouTube. Kingdom Things Podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips is available to stream for free on YouTube and or Spotify. Follow, subscribe, all that good stuff to join the Kingdom Things Podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips, as well as the Oneness Connection, Energetic Upliftment with Ashley-Nicole Phillips, Journeys to a Healed and Balanced Human Culture of Planet Earth. I'm tuned in to Oneness Connection right now, y'all. I'm going to be I'm actually posting, I'm actually posting I'm actually posting. Social media posts for Oneness Connection, Energetic Upliftment. The last 3 weeks, Oneness Connection, Energetic Upliftment, we get new postings every Monday, unless otherwise stated, because we don't always get new postings, but the catalog is timeless. So we don't always get new postings, but the last 3 Mondays. Sorry, not Mondays. Kingdom Things Podcast the posts are on Mondays. So the last 3 Wednesdays Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment we post on Wednesdays. The last 3 Wednesdays we got some really powerful, strong transmissions. Existential wisdoms, healing and uplifting energies, frequencies, divine remembrances, all the things. I'm posting yesterday's transmission. We had a lot of really cool. I channeled a lot of really cool really cool ancestral forces and wisdoms. We channeled Isis and Osiris, Jesus and Mary Magdalene, or Rabbi Yeshua and Mary Magdalene. We channeled some beings called the bunnies of the great beyond, and I share my story about convening with the bunnies of the great beyond in the spirit, in the astral, in multidimensionality. We channeled. Who else did we channel? Oh, Martians of the future. They're really from the past, but they're like humanity are going through a mass awakening, and you are projected to supersede our conscious awareness of ourselves just by a little bit. So we're truly from your past, but we say future right now because right now you are dormant. You are still awakening. You're still awakening, and you're in evolution. You're awakening, and you're in evolution. As far as your conscious awareness of yourselves as a community, as a collective, called human beings of planet Earth. So they're like, our conscious awareness is at a heightened evolution or heightened spiritual awareness. So right now, like, we're from your future, truly. We are projected astrally, like through spirit. You can read the energies, if as you meditate and pray with yourself, you grow more conscious awareness of your consciously aware of your limitless potentials, and you embody more of your conscious awareness through your energy, your vibration, your aura, your beingness. You can read and perceive the future, what's going to happen in the future, past, all the things. So there's many high vibrational multidimensional beings that are like, humanity, you are projected to supersede the Martians, the beings that they lived on planet Earth. We would see it as trillions of years ago. They lived on planet Earth, and then they transcended, colonized on Mars. Colonized on Mars, and they exist in different dimensions of reality. So when we look into the solar system, and we see barren planets, we perceive reality as we are, not as it is. Universal law of correspondence, as below, so above. When we look into the reality and we see barren planets, we're only perceiving our lack of conscious awareness of ourselves. In other dimensions of reality, these planets are teeming with life, stories, gestation, evolution, different races and species of galactic, etheric beings, all the things. So we channel Martians of the Future's Past. This week, the last 3 weeks, this week, it all coalesces with the last three transmissions on the channel. Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment is available to stream on YouTube. It's a lot of really beautiful, abundant remembrances. I thought we would vibe out. Let me put on my music. I'm also a singer-songwriter. My music, Ashley-Nicole Music, is available to stream on YouTube. Ashley-Nicole Music on YouTube. I heal in the spirit. I heal myself in the spirit, and I channel the healing frequencies and energies into my music. I recently, about 2-3 years ago, started fully producing my records. Well, like the last 7 albums on the last 7 albums on the channel, Ashley-Nicole Music on YouTube, I wrote, produced, as far as mixing, mastering situation. I wrote and produced all of the records. I didn't do the production, the instrumentals. I just did the mixing, mastering, and the lyrics. And it's all channeled through the soul space. It's all divine creativity that I express from my soul, from my existence, from my connection with all things. Remembrance that I am connected to all things. We're gonna put on Agape, the album, Ashley-Nicole, streaming on the channel. under playlist. You just go to the playlist section, and you'll be able to perceive the albums, different albums. Thought I'd just vibe out on live and just share a little bit of my presence. Dark in the cocoon. God, I was in a cocoon. Evanescent to your energies. Ingestation. Reform. Divination. Go. Let that create.
My name is Asya, and I'm a teenage witch. Just kidding. I am. My story is much like.
This is the trailer,
spectacular things about myself.
promotional ad for my literature. I actually authored my soul channel through my soul space channel through me. My soul was like, hey Ashley, you don't remember who you are. Sistren. My soul says, Sistren, you're divine presence, baby. You're like every other human being. My soul was like, hey, I'm going to channel some books through you so you can remember who you are. And my soul channeled the Unconditional Love literature parcel to myself. It is a 3-part book series. The first 2 parts are Asia's story. The first book is Coming Home, the story of Asia. The second book is The Story of Asia, I'm Home. The third book is My Other Half, $29.97 plus tax in the Amazon bookstore. If you go to my music channel, as well as Kingdom Things podcast, as well as Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment, as well as Magic Meals with Ashley-Nicole Phillips. In the Magic Meals, I'm an intuitive cook as well. I love cooking. Whatever my soul tells me to put in the pot, the pan, the baking dish, this is what we put into the pot, the pan, the baking dish. Magic Meals with Ashley-Nicole Phillips is available to stream on YouTube. And all of my content, if you go to the description of the video, you'll be able to see the links to my books to purchase them on Amazon. You can also just go to Amazon and type in the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel. It'll pop up. But just go to my content and just tap on the links, because you can get the books in digital as well as paperback. So it specifies within the links in my content whether you want digital download or paperback mailed to your home. If you're doing paperback, the first 2 books, Asia's story, come in 1 binding. My Other Half comes in its 2nd binding. All the books are prophetic. They're beautiful. All the things. They're magical, wonderful. They're intended to activate remembrance of limitless potentials through your soul, through your DNA, through your insight, in your inner space, so you can show up as more of your limitless potentials. I just had a mouth spasm. Come into greater conscious awareness of your divine evolution that you are, to create a reality that reflects the divine evolution in which you are. The books are so great. Asia's story is great. It's about a teenage girl growing up in the New York City foster care system. She's catalyzed onto her spiritual awakening journey when she meets her twin flame Chase in the hallway of her school, Manhattan Prep. She goes through a lot of existential crises. I give the same synopsis in all of my content. Don't worry, you'll hear this again, and you'll read the books and it'll be all great. It's all good. She goes through a lot of existential crises, which help her grow and evolve into greater conscious awareness of the divine presence that she is, to be the divine self that she is, to manifest or co-create a divine life that reflects her divine self. The third book, My Other Half, it's about the twin flame divine counterpart journey back home to God inside. One soul, two bodies, many lifetimes. They know they're supposed to co-create a love and a life together, and they evolve over lifetimes to finally do it. Create a love and a life together. Which life, under which circumstances. The book has many love stories in it, which is so beautiful and abundant. The book is prophetic. Again, the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel is available in the Amazon bookstore. Woo! I hope y'all enjoy it. It's really a great read. Really abundant. Soul healing. All the things. I'm still integrating all the energies from like the past 3 months, honestly. I'm not even gonna lie with you. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was gonna say like for the past 3 transmissions, the past month, the past 3 weeks from Oneness Connection, those transmissions have been so powerful, baby. They're telling me about myself, because I have a divine counterpart, a twin flame, right? And we've come into contact, which is beautiful. It's abundant. But do y'all know how, I'll just say we were in hatchling energy, or we were in gestation energy, where we just forgot who we were as beings of divine creation, because we're created to be in unity. We exist to be in unity. We exist to relate with one another in wellness and balance. Because how do you create more? You relate, or 2 or more dimensions come together to create or proliferate or expand energy or existence or humans. How do we create humans? 2 humans come together to create another human. We were created to relate in wellness and balance. And baby, we haven't been doing that. That's not what we've been doing. We haven't been relating in wellness and balance. You can look on the news and see that. But my soul is like, hey, Ashley, don't focus on what's on the news today. Because, it takes, we're in evolution for one. And we're in a reality of sequential existence, which means we get to live a life of sequence. So not everything's happening at once. Which gives us a story to tell, through our life being our story to tell. So it's not about beating up on ourselves, but I just with my twin flame divine counterpart, I just been able to. It's magnified how you might think you're just the most guided together person in the world, baby. The last 3 transmissions, Oneness Connection, energetic upliftment. The answers is Ashley and humanity, because we are one. Really, it's not just me. My soul's Ashley. It's not, you're a human. Y'all share these qualities. It's humanity. Baby, Mary Magdalene been telling me about myself, because it's been so. She's like, I see Rabbi Yeshua, most commonly known as Jesus Christ. I call him Rabbi Yeshua, and he wants to be known as Rabbi Yeshua. And he was called Rabbi Yeshua when he had his feet in the clay of the earth. When he was in this dimension of reality, he was called Rabbi Yeshua or Jesus Christ. And Mary Magdalene and Isis and Osiris, baby, they be telling me about myself. But really, Jesus and Mary Magdalene, they be telling me about myself. Cause I lived a whole life before my soul was hey Ashley, before my soul knocked on my heart space, hey Ashley, wake up. We're gonna remind you who you are in God, and not just who you think you are in humanism. My soul was you have a story to tell on a soul level that you intended to tell on a soul level, and not just what you through your ancestral patternings or your brain thought, your brain waves, or the dense energies that humanity's been calcified in. Not just that real, that movie, that story from those dense energies, but you have a higher vibrational story to tell. And you can only access the higher vibrations through your soul space, your authentic high vibrational energies through your soul space, or your heart space, or your DNA, or your genome. My soul knocked on my heart space and say, hey, Ashley. And my soul orchestrated things to happen in the world so that I would be able to awaken and remember my divine presence, our divine presence, because we are all divine presence. And we all have higher vibrational, omnipotent, limitless, beautiful, abundant stories to tell in God. We got to go into our heart spaces and ask our inner space, ask our inner space, ask our inner space about it, and wait for the answers because they will come. You know, however they present to you, validate yourself in your knowings, because we all perceive reality in different ways. We call them psychic gifts, extrasensory perception, multidimensionality, mediumship, channeling. But Mary Magdalene been on my booty, and I appreciate it. And I don't think she's not doing it on purpose, but she is, right? Mary Magdalene and Rabbi Yeshua, they've been like, because they can see me in ways that I can't see myself, because they're higher vibrational beings, multidimensional beings. They can see me in ways that I cannot see myself. So they're like, Ashley, because before I awaken, before the divine, my soul tapped on my heart. But like, look at this, y'all. Don't beat yourselves up. Because everywhere that you've ever shown up in your reality, it's all a part of the makers of you. So it's not a bad thing, right? It was all intended to grow you into more. Everything that you've ever experienced was always only intended to garner you greater wisdoms and to evolve you into more. And we unpack these wisdoms over infinite spaces, places, and dimensions of ourselves, so we can slow down and set the intentions to spiritually grow and evolve, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically grow and evolve. But understand it's innate to spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally grow and evolve. We should have to open our, allow ourselves to see it or appreciate every moment in our reality, understanding that is the dimension of spiritual, emotional, mental, physical growth and expansion. Before my soul knocked on my heart and said, hey, Ashley, wake up. We're remembering you. I was Miss Independent. Miss Independent. I'm going to start singing. That's why I love her. She got her own thing. I don't know the rest of the words. I was Miss Independent, baby. Miss Independent. And I'm like, dang, I'm a divine feminine, I'm a divine mother. I wasn't like in my God dream, my higher vibrational, dimension of myself, I wasn't created to be Miss Independent. INDEPE. I wasn't created to be that. I was created to be a divine, I was created to be a divine vessel of high vibrational energies and wisdoms. Not to run a block. Not to pound the pavement and chase the bag. Right. At the same time, we're in evolution, so it's about accepting where we've been in order to grow into greater conscious awareness and a greater high vibrational embodiment to where we were what we were intended to create or manifest in an omnipotent level or a God level, or own and accept where we've been in order to garner the wisdoms of where we've been, to embody the wisdoms as unconditional love, wellness, and balance. I was all independent in things, and Mary Magdalene in the last 3 weeks, and Rabbi Yeshua, they revealed like a lot of deep, intimate, beautiful wisdoms from their dynamic, from their divine counterpartship, from their partnership, from their kingdom spousehood. They're like, we both play our parts, and the parts that we play, they change, grow, and evolve. It's not about who can do what, or who can do what better. It's about we appreciate what everyone brings to the table and our seasons and reasons. And we allow for evolution and growth. Mary Magdalene was like, Rabbi Yeshua is my master, and I'm his master. And we honor each other. We respect each other. I said, master. Master. But I get it. I understand. We're all divine presence. But I was like, humanism, like modern day, like today humanism, that we're, shaping and turning into divine remembrance, is like, it's a fear to be vulnerable, a fear to get hurt. I was like, I don't know about calling a man my master, right? But I can get it. I want to be there, with in my partnership, where I can feel vulnerable enough to like hand you my heart, or hand you my respect, hand you honor, hand you valor, and you don't take that energy and use it against me. You know, you don't take the energy to manipulate me into doing some shit that's not for like my highest divine good or my highest good period or my wellness. I don't want, yeah, I don't want to hand that over to my man, my divine counterpart. Everyone has a divine person that, you know, was intended to co-create your highest potentials with, co-create within your highest potential self or reality. I don't want to hand this over to my person and have him use it to like control me, to satiate his self or his limitations or his ego, to where like we're ass out in our divine plane, and like our divine plane is messed up. We're out of alignment. Because loud as kept, the twin flame journey is not perfect. It's not always nice and neat and pretty. Creation, evolution is not divine counterpart, kingdom spouse, all the things. It's not perfect and pretty. The universal forces, because I go to the God inside of the universal forces, baby, when I need to know about anything, and my divine counterpart will do something, and I'm just being honest. My divine counterpart will do or say something, and I'll be like, "What's going on?" Because like I was like, "What's going?" And the universal force is like, "Ashley, baby, this is how creation works. Welcome home. Welcome to being a conscious creator of your reality. This is how it works." I was like, I was not expecting that, but I know we perceive reality as we are not as it is one. So we all have our own way of perceiving. You know, everyone has their own way of perceiving. I don't think anybody does anything intentionally to hurt anyone. Even if you think you are, understanding that everything is for a higher plan and a higher good, and for divine evolution. Check out Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment on YouTube the last 3 weeks, baby. The divine presences, ancestral forces, multidimensional beings, multidimensional energies. I've been channeling, using my shaman mama skills, my extrasensory perception, my multidimensionality. They've been sharing a lot of really deep and beautiful healing frequencies, uplifting frequencies, energies, and wisdoms about ourselves, about our humanism, and becoming a conscious co-creator of reality. Remember, gods and goddesses, galactic beings. We're galactic beings, y'all. We're in the galaxy. Galactic beings. Omnipotent, limitless etheric beings. Oh, I just wanted to come here and share on Facebook. If you came across this live, I hope there's an energy or message that consciously resonates with your spirit and brings you to more wellness, abundance, happiness, joy, your whole ancestral lineage, and for the upliftment and regeneration of all things, and so it is. Subscribe to Kingdom Things Podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips on YouTube, as well as follow on Spotify to join the Kingdom Things Podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips, Journey to a Healed and Balanced Human Culture of Planet Earth. Subscribe to Oneness Connection of Energetic Upliftment on YouTube. Again, to join a beautiful, shamanistic, multidimensional, divine human, magical human journey to remembrance that we are all divine. We are all limitless potentials having a human experience to grow and evolve all things. And this journey is a journey, not a race. This journey is being honest with ourselves, facing ourselves, meeting new dimensions of ourselves, owning radical self-acceptance, to grow every dimension of ourselves into what it intended to be. Everything we experience is to evolve us into more. So radical self-acceptance and self-love, unconditional love, regardless of what we perceive about ourselves. Owning it and guarding hey, so what is this supposed to teach me about myself? This is what we do over in the podcast, as well as Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment with Ashley-Nicole Phillips. Subscribe on YouTube. My music, Ashley-Nicole Music. All types of genres, y'all. My music is one thing that the divine allowed me to cultivate all of my life. When I say allowed me, the divine remembered me into the fact that I love music. I love music since I was a kid, and I've been writing music for a long time. I've been recording music for over a decade now. Releasing music for over a decade to share my frequency, my joy, my love, my wellness with whoever, can also garner love, wellness, joy, abundance, spiritual, emotional, physical alignment to your most abundant potentials, Again, Ashley-Nicole music is available to stream on YouTube. All types of genres, y'all. I rap, I sing, I do country. I have country songs, I have rock songs. Like, I'm just like, I set the intentions to grow and evolve in the rock, like, you know, my relationship with rock music. Because I do like rock music, some rock. I don't like heavy. I'm not gonna say what I don't like, because I'm gonna grow and evolve. But I don't like heavy metal. I'm gonna just be honest. I don't like heavy. I don't like heavy metal. I like soft rock. I like 80s rock. Like, my favorite is 80s rock. So I was like, shoot, I owe it to myself to learn, and grow and evolve and feel into the energy of rock music, because I love 80s rock. So I love, like, some of my favorite songs are 80s rock songs. So, like, I owe it to myself. So I have rock music on the channel, country music. I love country music, y'all. And yes, I be putting on I put it like, baby, I do my country songs right. Like, I'm from Austin, Texas. And all the time when I talk, I don't have a country accent all the time when I talk. But, when I sing my country songs, I have a country accent. So respect it. Introspect and reflect on it. We're all multidimensional. We have many dimensions of ourselves. And I hope you enjoy it. I have singer-songwriter songs. I rap over there, baby. Bar for bar, right? Existential wisdoms, healing energies, all the things. I have visuals over there as well, which I hope you love. I have vlogs. My vlog series is called Dear Diary, Sincerely, Ashley-Nicole Music. If you just go to the playlist, you'll see all the albums, as well as Dear Diary, Sincerely, Ashley-Nicole Music. I also have an intuitive dancing show. I know, y'all. And I literally create on, like, I set my intentions in the spirit. I pray about it. I be like, hey, I would like to do this, and that. I want to do this. I would like to have this in there. We choreograph intuitively, choreography to my music, Ashley-Nicole Music on YouTube. It's called Dancery, y'all. We have a good time. We have a good time. That's in the playlist section as well, Dancery. Again, Ashley-Nicole Music on YouTube, available to stream for free on the channel. I'm also an intuitive cook, which I mentioned earlier. I love cooking. That's another thing that the divine allowed me to perceive about myself. I do love cooking. The divine allowed me to see about music, my love for music. As far as the remembrance that I'm limitless potentials, as all things are limitless potentials, I didn't have that remembrance, not consciously. I could look back, hindsight's 2020, and I could see how, I remember some things. Because since I was a kid, I would just always say really wise things, or I would just know things, and I just thought I was a little genius. But the truth is, we're all mouthpieces for the divine. So whenever we say anything, it's really a divine message from the divine to teach us about ourselves, our existence, and our evolution. So I didn't have conscious remembrance of my limitless potentials, that I am limitless potentials having a human experience, just as we are all limitless potentials having a human experience. And my soul said that was extremely intentional, Ashley. That was an intentional orchestration. As for all of us, whatever you experience, it's an intentional orchestration of our souls or limitless potentials. We're all one with limitless potentials. We're all one with limitless potentials. Magic Meals with Ashley-Nicole Phillips, y'all. We have a great time. We go to the grocery store. Sometimes we use mystery ingredients. We cook, we kiki, we laugh, we joke. Sometimes we get divine revelation. Sometimes we sing, carry a note, right? Again, Magic Meals with Ashley-Nicole Phillips is available to stream on YouTube. Sometimes, a lot of the times, actually, what I think I'm gonna cook, I'm not gonna cook that. That's not what we make. Oh my gosh! But nonetheless, we have a good time, and we enjoy ourselves, and everything's always edible. Like, one time I thought I was gonna make Chick-fil-A biscuits. I don't know what got in my spirit. Ooh, I don't know what got in my spirit. I got up in the morning and said, I'm going to the kitchen. I'm making Chick-fil-A biscuits. How, sis? When? And where? I was like, baby, Chick-fil-A, baby, they do their biscuits extraordinarily. That's my perspective. That is my personal opinion. Chick-fil-A does biscuits extraordinarily, whether it's the regular biscuits, buttermilk biscuits, or there's a chicken mini biscuits. I thought I was gonna cook some chicken mini biscuits. That's what I thought I was gonna cook, baby. I was just feeling myself, baby. I just trusted my inner space. I thought I was gonna cook some. So sometimes myself, like, I'll perceive something about something. I'll read some energies, and I think, like, I thought I was gonna cook the chicken mini biscuits, like the ones from Chick-fil-A. It's over on the channel, Magic Meals with Ashley-Nicole Phillips. The catalog is timeless. You'll see the title. You'll see that. You'll know which one I'm talking about. I thought I was about to cook the chicken mini chicken mini biscuits like they got at Chick-fil-A. That's not what we made. Nonetheless, it was a tasty brunch. We enjoyed ourselves. We followed our intuition, and we you know, had a good time. And that's what my soul is like. Hey, Ashley, it's about choosing your highest joy, to align with energies and vibrations and actions that align with your highest joy or higher vibrational existence, to embody a higher vibrational, more wise, limitless beingness, to manifest a reality that reflects your more high vibrational, limitless existence. I love y'all. Oh yeah, and the literature. It's in the unconditional love literature parcel. It's in the Amazon bookstore. You'll see it on the links in the description of the content, whatever channels you feel heart led, soul led, body led to go experience all the content. It's timeless. Books in the Amazon bookstore. I love you. Love on yourself. Self-love is the best love because you have to love yourself in the way in which you want your reality to love you back. Self-love is the best love because you are love and your truth shows good that love to yourself. First, self-love is the best love because it helps you be, embody more of your limitless potentials. I'm going to see y'all later. Peace.